Hey, Hebrew fans, this is tough perspectives when you take and you make it look as if the angle goes really deep. An example is I printed off this grid right here, and you can see this grid's kind of crazy looking, where it almost looks like it starts at one end and then goes really small towards the other. So you line this grid up, then you take your subject, and you want to put your subject right where the squares are actually square. So right in through here is where you want to put your subject at. Then once your subject's in that area, it kind of gives the illusion like it's going way back. Let me go and take a picture of this, and then I'll show you what it looks like. Let me aim my camera better so you can see this. So in the camera, you can see it kind of has that really strong forced perspective look in the camera. Let me go ahead and snap this shot. See? Oops. So see, now you can see how that forced perspective looks like it's just going way back. Kind of a cool idea, cool way to do it. So I've actually made other printouts like this. For those of you who have seen my Hubro.com site, you may have seen the forced perspective before. It's like I've done one with bricks, where the bricks start out large and go super small. And again, it has the same really cool illusion where you line them up, put them into the bricks are square. You line it right up, snap the picture. And you can see again, it has that really cool forced perspective. It looks like the bricks go way back. So that's forced perspective. And for those that have been to my site, again, it's he-bro.com. You can go to it and you can see a lot of examples of pictures I've taken with forced perspective. Also, my Facebook page, he-bro for my Facebook, and you can see the example of the forced perspective. My latest forced perspective is a little larger. It's kind of cool. It is actually this sheet that I had printed at Costco, and what it is it's a marble effect, and you'll notice that the marble at the bottom is larger than the marble at the top. And so I purposely angled it so that the marble gets smaller as it goes along, so that it kind of gives that forced perspective look again when you're shooting your shots. You'll probably see that in some of my videos, or you may have seen it in pictures I've taken. So that's kind of the trick. I tried to do it with grass one time. You can see the grass the same way, where I have large grass at the top and then small fine grass at the other end of the paper. And again, it's to give that forced perspective look, so it looks like it just goes way deeper than it actually does. And as long as your picture cuts off the two sides, then it looks like it goes way back. And that's kind of the trick to it, is to make sure that whatever your subject is, you don't see the edges of that paper at all. All right, so let me show you one of my other forced perspective shots I have. Let's see if I have it in here. And I do. And this one is also a marble, for another marble floor, very similar to the other one. And again, you can see that it goes from a really large pattern to a very small pattern towards the back side. And again, it's so when you lay stuff on there and then put people or characters into the scene, it just gives the illusion like it goes way back. And that's kind of the idea. You want to give that illusion. And again, for the illusion to work, you have to have, of course, the edges cut off on both sides. You don't want to do it with widescreen with something this large. You could do it with a smaller figure, obviously, and bring it in, or you can use the actual scalability of it. So, again, forced perspective. And if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments. So I got something from Ricardo. Hi to you too. Thanks for tuning in and watching. And I guess that's all I have for forced perspective. Again, take a look at my photos, and you guys will see lots of examples of it. I've been doing it for a while now, and it's a really cool trick, and it just makes things look like your stage you're using is just monstrously huge, even though really my stage is a pretty small little piece of paper just on the edge. All right. So that is it, you guys. Thanks for watching. Again, I'll end with the grid so you can see the cool grid. And there's the grid, and I'll show you at an angle what it looks like. So you can see up here on this side, it actually looks really strange at first, but again, if you have it just right, then of course it will give the forced perspective look if the sides are cut off. Cool, cool. All right, you guys, thanks for watching. This is Todd checking out, and check out my other videos and see what you think.